I call upon the spirit of the owl, messenger of wisdom. Welcome to the Temple of the Owl. Merry meet, seekers of knowledge, for I am Matt's Owl, your guide through the mystical realms. I wish your day is enchanted and blessed. In this episode, we will discuss the Winchester Mystery House, and it is episode 15, Within the Heart of the Temple of the Owl, hidden deep in the mystical forests of Northern California. Here, amidst the whispers of ancient trees, we embark on a journey through the realms of magic and spirituality. As we traverse these enchanted paths, know that our perspective is that of a modern witch, weaving the threads of tradition and innovation into a tapestry of understanding. As always, these musings shared within these hollowed walls are but seeds of thought, offerings to inspire the magic that dwells within you. Witchcraft, you see, is a very personal odyssey, a sacred dance between practitioner and the unseen forces that shape our reality. Take these whispers of wisdom, mold them as clay in your hands, and let the alchemy of your spirit transform them into the essence of your own magical existence. Gratitude flows from your attentive ears and supportive energies. A special thank you for those attuned to the frequencies of the Troubled Minds Radio Network, KUAP Digital Broadcasting. Venture forth to troubledminds.org, where an invitation awaits you, and join the rich conversations led by the mysterious Michael Strange. Explore troubledminds.org/friends to connect with the kindred souls and extend your support to the enchanting collaborators in shaping the essence of this radio station. Also, follow the wise Rohan of the Exiled Minds podcast, and a heartfelt appreciation to the gentlemen that helped produce this show. As the cauldron of wisdom bubbles, let us stir the brew with the MOD, or the message of the day. It's an incantation to set the tone for our mystical discourse. And today's quote is, "The Winchester is the gun that won the West." And that began as a marketing slogan by the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. Although there were several guns that I believe helped the West, the Winchester rifle was the most popular, and they even made a movie called The Gun That Won the West. Now, I believe this rifle changed the world by being the first of its kind on the battlefield, and it changed history forever. I think that this is the heart of the story, but let's go back to the beginning and delve into why the story of the Winchester House is so amazing and important to me. Now, I have been blessed and I've been able to go to the mansion several times, and I went on both tours learning about the history and the paranormal things that have happened there. And whenever I'm in the area, I like to go there and just visit the garden and walk around the house. There's so much there to look at. The garden is beautiful, and the architecture of even the outside of the house is still amazing. And these stories that have been one of my favorite topics, because so much history that has happened there, and I want to share some of them with you. Now, whether you believe in it or not, it's still an exciting history. So let's talk about the Winchester Mystery House. The Winchester Mystery House is a mansion located in San Jose, California, renowned for its architectural oddities and the folklore surrounding its construction. The Winchester Mystery House was originally the personal residence of Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Wirt Winchester, the treasurer of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. Sarah Winchester inherited a vast fortune after her husband's death in 1881, leaving her with considerable wealth. The history of the Winchester Mystery House is a fascinating tale of mystery, tragedy, and the architectural legacy of Sarah Winchester. Sarah Lockwood Pardee, born in 1839, who later became Sarah Winchester after marrying William Wirt Winchester, the heir of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company fortune. In 1866, tragedy struck the Winchester family when their infant daughter died shortly after birth. Then, in 1881, Sarah's husband William succumbed to tuberculosis. Devastated by grief, Sarah Winchester sought solace in spiritualism, a movement that was popular in the late 19th century and involved communication with the spirit world. She consulted with mediums who reportedly conveyed a message that she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. Following the deaths of her husband and child, Sarah inherited a substantial fortune, including a 50% ownership stake in the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. In 1884, Sarah moved to San Jose, California, and purchased an unfinished farmhouse. Construction on what would become the Winchester Mystery House began. Sarah Winchester embarked on a construction project that contained day and night, working 7 days a week for nearly 38 years until her death in 1922. The mansion underwent continuous expansion and renovation, resulting in a labyrinth structure with staircases leading to nowhere, doors opening into walls, and numerous peculiar features. The mansion features a myriad of architectural oddities, believed by some to be designed to confuse or appease spirits. The number 13 is predominant throughout, with 13 paneled ceilings, windows with 13 panes, and other occurrences of the number. The number 13 is hidden everywhere. Most of the windows have 13 panes, and most rooms have 13 windows. 13 staircases that have 13 steps. Walls have 13 panels. Floors have 13 sections. There are 13 coat hooks in the seance room. 13 drains in the sinks. And 13 stars in the head window Winchester herself designed. There are also 13 lights on the chandeliers. Sarah Winchester passed away on September 5th, 1922, at the age of 82. With her death, the continuous construction on the mansion came to an end. The Winchester Mystery House became a symbol of Sarah Winchester's unconventional beliefs and her attempt to ward off perceived spirits through constant construction. After her death, the mansion went through various owners and eventually became a tourist attraction. Today, the Winchester Mystery House is open to the public, and it draws visitors from around the world. Guided tours take guests through the perplexing architecture and share stories of the mansion's history and the legends surrounding it. The Winchester Mystery House has become a cultural icon, inspiring books, documentaries, and even a feature film. It remains one of the most famous examples of a purportedly haunted house in the United States. The Winchester Mystery House stands as a testament to the enigmatic life and beliefs of Sarah Winchester, and its history continues to captivate those intrigued by its mysterious construction and alleged paranormal activity. The Winchester Mystery House has long been associated with paranormal tales, and it is considered by some as one of the most haunted places in the United States. The paranormal aspects are some often intertwined with the mysterious history of the house. Now, my paranormal experiences include seeing shadow figures in rooms that were closed off to the public. Like, I would see, movement out of the corner of my eye, and these black silhouettes kind of going out of my vision when I looked around in some of these rooms that had been, the door was open, but they had a bar across, meaning you could not go in that room. I saw shadow figures in rooms that were closed off to the public. I saw wisps of smoke at the front door. And I also had a feeling of being watched in several parts of the house. And the whole house has this heavy feeling, like being surrounded by people that are not there. And one of my favorite rooms, which was the seance room, especially in that room, I felt dizzy and nauseous for no reason. Here are some of the paranormal claims and experiences associated with the Winchester Mystery House. Visitors and staff have reported experiencing eerie and unsettling feelings within the mansion. Some claim to have sensed the presence of spirits or encountered unexplained phenomena. One of the most famous rooms in the Winchester Mystery House is the Seance Room, where Sarah Winchester is said to have conducted seances to communicate with the spirits. Visitors have reported strange sensations and unusual experiences in this room. Legend has it that Sarah Winchester believed the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were guiding her construction efforts. Now, as this is one of my favorite rooms, because when I was there on our tour, and the tour guide makes sure that everyone on the tour was in the room before she closed the door. And when the door closed behind her, it became a wall with no way back out. And there were 2 other exits to the room. Those were the only other ways out. So the ghosts would not follow Sarah Winchester after she made contact with them. She would leave one way or the other. She would leave different ways each time. And she never slept in the same room twice. There were so many rooms in this house. It was a mansion. And so that way the ghost could never find her when she was asleep. Some claim to have heard the sounds of construction and footsteps, suggesting the presence of ghostly workers continuing their tasks. Numerous reports include sightings of shadowy figures, apparitions, and ghostly forms throughout the mansion. Visitors have recounted seeing figures in old-fashioned clothing or glimpsing fleeting shadows. The peculiar architecture of the house, with doors that open into walls and staircases leading to nowhere, adds to the ghostly ambience. Some believe that these architectural oddities were designed to confuse or trap the spirits. Now, Sarah never slept in the same room twice in a row, and the visitors and staff members have reported unexplained sounds such as footsteps, whispers, and banging. Electric devices and cameras are said to sometimes malfunction or capture anomalous activity. The Winchester Mystery House offers nighttime tours, and paranormal investigators have explored the mansion in search of evidence. Some paranormal enthusiasts claim to have recorded electric voice phenomena, or EVPs, and captured anomalous images during these investigations. The Candle Room is another area in the mansion associated with paranormal activity. Some visitors report a sense of sadness or discomfort in this room. Now, it's important to note that while the Winchester Mystery House has a reputation for being haunted, these claims are largely based on personal experiences and anecdotes. Skeptics argue that the paranormal reputation is a result of the house's unique history and architectural indices, rather than concrete evidence of supernatural activity. Now, whether one believes in the paranormal or views it as a product of folklore, the stories surrounding the Winchester Mystery House continue to captivate the imagination and contribute to its allure as a mysterious and haunted landmark. In conclusion, I believe the Winchester Mystery House is a very haunted location, and I hope that you guys get the opportunity to go there and experience this wonderful and mysterious location, and also enjoy its history. And there's a lot of things that happen there that make me, question what causes the paranormal, what causes ghosts to be there. But these stories are there, they kind of help us to see that this kind of stuff can happen. And it's just a very curious place and a topic that I like to talk about because there are so many ghost stories there. And like I said, I hope that you guys have the opportunity to visit that place. That's all the time for today. I am Matt's Owl. Thank you for listening to the Temple of the Owl. And thank you for listening on the Troubled Minds Radio Network. That's KUAP Digital Broadcasting. Blessed be.